Imagine this. You've spent hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions, securing a second passport through an investment program. You think you've safeguarded your future, your family's future. But suddenly, the US government steps in. New laws, stricter regulations. And just like that, the very thing you paid for could be worthless. Why is the US so determined to shut down citizenship by investment programs? And what does this mean for you? Let's break it down. For years, the ultra-wealthy have used citizenship by investment, or CBI, as a golden ticket, a backup plan, a way to gain a second passport by simply investing in another country. Sounds simple, right? But to the US government, CBI is a loophole, a potential threat, a tool for tax evasion, money laundering, and even terrorism. Now, they're cracking down hard. Today we'll dive into why the US sees CBI as a threat, how new laws could impact dual citizens, the fate of existing CBI programs, and most importantly, what this means for you. Stay with me. This is bigger than you think. CBI programs aren't new. They started in the 1980s with St. Kitts and Nevis, offering citizenship in exchange for investment in real estate or government bonds. Fast forward to today, over 20 countries offer similar programs, including Malta, Portugal, Grenada, Turkey, and even the UK. The appeal: no residency required, no long waiting periods, just invest and get a second passport. For high net worth individuals, this means visa-free travel, lower taxes, and a safety net if things go south in their home country. Sounds like a dream, right? But to US lawmakers, it's a nightmare. The biggest issue: national security. In 2022, a US Treasury report labeled CBI as a serious risk. Why? Because it allows bad actors to obtain legitimate passports, hiding their true identities. Think about it. A Russian oligarch, a Chinese billionaire under investigation, even criminals on Interpol's wanted list. They can all buy a fresh passport and slip under the radar. And there's more. The FBI and Department of Homeland Security believe CBI programs have been exploited by money launderers, tax evaders, and even terrorists. The concern? These individuals could enter the US with a clean passport from a CBI country. No red flags, no background checks, no problem. That's why US officials are now calling these programs a national security threat. Washington is making moves, fast. In 2023, the US State Department started pressuring Caribbean nations to increase vetting for CBI applicants. By 2024, we saw stricter due diligence rules, increased reporting to US authorities, and even passport revocations for suspicious cases. But here's the real bombshell. Congress is now considering banning US citizens from holding investment-based passports. Meaning, if you're American and you bought a second citizenship, you might have to choose. Keep your US passport or your CBI passport, but not both. So, who's at risk? Wealthy Americans with CBI passports. If the US bans dual citizenship for CBI holders, you could be forced to renounce your second passport. If you don't, you could face legal penalties or even IRS scrutiny. Foreign investors who rely on US access? If Washington tightens travel rules, CBI passport holders could lose US visa privileges, making their investments worthless. Caribbean and European nations that rely on CBI revenue. Some of these countries get up to 50% of their GDP from CBI programs. If the US kills the demand, these economies could collapse. The message is clear. The US wants CBI gone. If you're considering a CBI passport or already have one, time is running out. Here's what you need to do. Check if your CBI country has US agreements. Some nations are cooperating with Washington. Others might be blacklisted. Talk to a tax attorney. If the US enforces new tax laws on dual citizens, you need a plan. Monitor upcoming legislation. If Congress passes a CBI ban, you may need to act fast. This is bigger than just a second passport. The US sees CBI as a threat, a loophole that needs to be shut down. And if you're caught in the middle, Your future, your investments, your freedom to travel could all be at risk. So what will you do? Drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. And if you found this video valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share. Because trust me, this story isn't over yet.